What is up, YouTube? This is Zero Prince, and I'm back once more, and it is hot. Although, according to the Theometer here in my fancy car machine, it's only 75 degrees, but I guess it could have something to do with the fact that the windows have been up in my car all day as I was on the top level of a parking deck. So, in hindsight, I suppose that could be a part of this heat situation. I'm also wearing long sleeves, because that's what I do. As you may think that I'm a colorful person and all that, but like in terms of the clothing that I wear, especially to work, I'm not. I normally wear black slacks, and I have about 5 different gray and black shirts, like dress shirts, that I alternate between, and a gray pair of slacks as well. So I'm colorful, but there's something in me that just does not want it to show, man. That just doesn't want to show. But anyways, it's nice and warm here in Myrtle Beach, and there's all sorts of people in town. This is like the soft opening, I guess, to the summer season here in Myrtle Beach. Right now, I guess we're in the swing of things, but it really doesn't kick off in a major way until this weekend. But it's the Harley Davidson spring bike rally here in Myrtle Beach right now. So there's tons of Harleys in town, tons of other motorcycles as well, but tons of Harleys. We have lots of golfers in town. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Myrtle Beach, but it's kind of a big deal in the golf world. I think we have like 90 some courses in the greater Myrtle Beach area, or the Grand Strand area as it's often called. And there's actually been a little shakeup lately, as a lot of the maybe not the nicest, but a lot of the nicer courses, top courses in the area, have been purchased by a lot of Chinese nationals, and I've got no problem with that. I've encountered some people who, that's the sounds of Harley Week. I've encountered some people who kind of have a problem with it, but as I see it, it's a step in the right direction. It's international travel to Myrtle Beach, potentially, because they're, as I understand, they're going to pursue a Chinese clientele, and there's nothing wrong with bringing tax dollars from another country and bringing them over here, in my estimation at least. But it's exciting. It's a game changer. This changes a lot, because until now this city has grown. Just in the time that I've been here, it's grown to the point where there are areas of town that aren't recognizable. And I've been here just under 10 years now, but it's bananas. And now we're going to have a little more international interest. In terms of international interest, we're hugely popular in the Canadian market, certainly when it comes to golf, and we call them snowbirds. I don't know what they would call themselves, but when it's nice and freezing in Canada in the wintertime, fall, and early spring also, it's, we get chilly here. We'll occasionally even get snow and freezing and all that stuff, but for the most part, we're dealing with, in the 40s or so Fahrenheit as the highs, and that's normally like the lowest of lows, except for extreme cold snaps. So, and that's been nice. We definitely love that. Speaking as a Myrtle Beach resident, though not speaking for everyone, of course, we do love that sort of stuff. But now that the golf courses, which are the thing that really has put Myrtle Beach on the map, apart from more of a regional vacation destination, now we're going to have more international things, and that's wonderful. The international community in Myrtle Beach it astonishes me, honestly. In terms of nationalities, the ones that come to mind are Russian, and not just Russian. A lot of the former Soviet nations. We have a lot of people who come here as student workers, and a lot of them end up staying just full time because they like it. I know quite a few former Sovietites. I don't know what the correct terminology is there, but and then we have a decent Jamaican population as well. And I think that's a lot of the same thing. We have student workers or guest workers coming, and then they decide, hey, this is pretty cool. I think we're going to set up shop here. Large Chinese population. There's actually, apart from the golf courses, they also bought the Waccamaw Pottery outlet, or the former Waccamaw Pottery shops or factory shops, or what the heck ever they're called, which, if you're familiar with the area, were a huge deal in, I believe, the 80s and 90s. Definitely somewhere in that time frame, and that's the area where they built the Hard Rock theme park. The only one to ever exist, lasted one season, became another park, and now it's just abandoned. And but that area over there was recently purchased by a Chinese national company as well, and it's so exciting. It's very exciting in my estimation to have my little city Woo! Sorry, my little baby city. Celia loves to refer to that. I said in one of my earlier vlogs that Myrtle Beach is like a baby city, and she loves to refer to that. She's like, I see it is a baby city. It's not New York, but it hasn't been around that long, and all that stuff. But anyways, I'm just going on at length now, and I hope you guys are happy with wherever you are, whatever you're doing. I'm happy. I'm hot. I'm very hot. I don't know if I'm not gonna sweat in the sun again today, so I'm just gonna open the door, go check the mail, and suppose I'll catch you guys later. Peace.